basically just perpendicular to the Hardy Toll Road, if you're familiar with this area. And now it appears he's back on the access road of the Hardy, correct?
Going northbound, and now he's taking another turn, and
looks like he may have hit that car.
Yeah, he came pretty close. If he didn't, well,
hitting the back of that truck.
Continuing to swerve. As you watch Local 2 News at 4 here, again, this is what it appeared to be, for the most part, it's been a slow speed chase, if you will. He has this driver, the person behind the wheel, has gotten up to speeds, maybe 40 miles per hour is the most, but it was certainly dangerous for other drivers because at one point he was on a feeder road. The driver was on a feeder road and traveling against traffic, and a lot of cars had to kind of stop and get to the side and get out of the way. And for some reason,
more people there along those streets. He was just on Moody. That was the name of the street. He's turned on to something else there, but we can actually see people standing there on the side of the road, probably hearing helicopters and police in the area, wondering what's wrong. But certainly not a good idea to walk out to the street and look around in this situation. Try and stay indoors if you can in a situation like this.
Yeah, right now the driver appears to be going in circles again here in North Harris County, not too far from Aldine, Westfield, Imperial, Hardy, Moody, some other roads that have been involved in this chase right now, and several squad cars behind him. And for some reason, as you can see on the screen, he continues to swerve back and forth. We don't know if he's perhaps taunting officers.
We're hearing now that he has some problems with the right front tire. Maybe that's flat or something at this point. Maybe that's why he's swerving. Yeah, it almost looks like something sticking out of the passenger side window.
Oh,
now he's crashed into a fence. Looks like police are going to...
And he's on the run.
He's running now. Police officers quick on his tail there.
He's moving at a pretty good speed. Don't know if he's going to be able to outmaneuver these officers.
Running through some sort of shed right now. It appears there's vehicles. It looks like that's a home. He's running back behind into the woods now.
Yeah, we still see him in that backyard a little bit now. If you look really close, you see him there under those trees.
It looks like it's pretty heavily wooded back there because he was slowed down considerably. But again, law enforcement right on his tail there as he appears to be coming out closer to another road now.
And he hasn't come out. I don't know if he came across a fence.
Maybe or some vehicles. They may have taken him into custody now. It's hard to tell from this vantage point.
But he had some officers that were hot on his trail. And as we get closer...
Those trees are blocking our view there, but it appears they've all stopped running, so they may have taken him into custody.
Yeah, it looks like you see a number of officers there. We can't see the man, but you would assume that they do have him in custody now at this point as our helicopter Sky 2 maneuvers to get around and get a better angle. But
yeah, it appears he is in custody.
Yeah,
police have law enforcement there on the scene, and it appears they probably do have him in custody in handcuffs because they are all just standing still there.
So after about 25 minutes of a high-speed, oftentimes slow-speed chase, it appears that at least one suspect is in custody after leading officers on a chase through North Harris County. He eventually jumped out of his vehicle after hitting an object on the side of the road.
Appeared to be a fence, is what he looked. It looked like he crashed into, just some sort of metal fence there, and was having some sort of tire issue. And those two things, in combination, I don't know if he could drive anymore or what, but he got out of the car and took off running. Officers then began to chase him, and now you can see he is in custody there on the ground.
It looks like
behind that vehicle.
He's behind it looks like a minivan, some type of minivan, and so still on the ground. Obviously what we know, officers are going to come in. They probably need to get a squad car in there around that area once they can all figure out exactly what street this ended up on, and they'll go ahead and take this individual into custody. But again, after about 25 minutes of this chase, it's interesting, if we can use that word at times, because of the swerving. But again, as you mentioned, it may have been because there was something wrong with that tire.